Hi, I'm Nancy Batty, and I'm here today to invite you, if you haven't already registered, to come and join us for our second day of our free teleseries, Compassion, the Essential Element of Happiness. Today we were honored with the presence and the insight and wisdom and loving energy of Dr. Sue Morter. Tomorrow we're sharing time with Mr. Reid. Reid is a famously published book author of the book 3 Feet from Gold. Now the story 3 Feet from Gold is based on the premise of a story shared by Napoleon Hill of a guy who was interested in mining for gold and wanting to strike it rich. So he put together all the resources and some money and some support that he needed in order to go out and do exactly that, mine for gold. And he had come across this vein of ore that looked like it was going to be very profitable. So he started away, and he did get some gold, but pretty soon the vein dried up. So his efforts kind of dried up as well, because he got frustrated, he got disappointed, disillusioned, and so he gave up, and what he did was he sold the tools that he was using to junkmen. What happened from there is the junkman, a very astute junkman, and a brilliant businessman at that, no doubt, he hired an engineer. And the engineer had a look at everything again and reevaluated the vein of ore. And then he instructed the junkman to go back and strike again. Well, it turns out that the gentleman ahead of him had stopped literally 3 feet from gold. So the junkman ended up becoming not so much of a junkman anymore, because he claimed his millions and moved on from there. So, what's the point of the story? Obviously, the point of the story is never, ever to give up. The question from there becomes, what does never giving up have to do with compassion in your life? Living into compassion, expanding into compassion. How does living into compassion solve the issues that you face on a daily basis in terms of health, wealth, and relationship? Well, you know, if you want to find out the answers to those questions, all you have to do is register at www.nancybattymentorseries.com. And Batty is spelled B-A-T-T-Y-E. So if you register, you can join us for the calls. You will be emailed a schedule of all of the speakers, and we will be listening to at least 2 speakers a day for the next 2 weeks. The calls are at 11 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon Pacific time, and there are some extra calls at 9 a.m. So it's really vital that you read the schedule that will be emailed to you immediately upon registering. Now, in order to have a little bit more fun in the whole thing, we've designed a little contest on Facebook, and each of these speakers has, once again, with the generosity from their heart, offered a gift. So, what's going to happen, we're going to have the call, we're going to be enlightened and inspired, and at some point during the call, the speaker is going to share with us a fun word for the day. Now, if you are the first person to post in our open group on Facebook, of which you will need to add your name in once you register, if you're the first person to post, you will receive that extra gift as a bonus. So, sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? So what do you need to do? You need to go online and register at www.nancybattymentorseries.com. Receive your schedule by email. Look at all the dial-in information, and be reminded that you will receive a free replay of the calls for 24 hours after each call is completed. And remember, go into Facebook, go into the open group, Compassion, the Essential Element of Happiness. Add your name to the group. Then listen to the calls, be inspired, be encouraged, and then find out the answer to the question. How is never giving up on your dreams connected to having a more compassionate life for not only yourself, but for others? I'm Nancy Batty. I'm delighted that you spent this time with me. Thank you so much, and have a fabulous day.